significantly bigger. Stephanie White has confirmed it. Stephanie White has gone out here and confirmed that Caitlin Clark has been bulking up. Like, that she's bulked up as a player and that she's no longer like...
Caitlin Clark has dominated the WNBA, and her incredible shooting skills aren't the only thing people are talking about. Gino Arima's previous comments suggesting she couldn't handle the league's physicality now seem off, as she has been training hard in the gym to build a stronger, more explosive body. Clark is ready to take charge of the league.
Anna said it best. This kid's in for a rude awakening. And they all jumped over her, but they didn't read the whole thing that she said. But nobody's printing. You know, Anna Taurasi was right. This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie. And if you're a WNBA player, if you're any kind of player, you're going to say...
Consider how Caitlin Clark went from being a target of criticism to becoming an unstoppable force. Explore why WNBA defenders are now more nervous about facing her challenges and the impact this shift has had on the league.
A little TikTok weight room vlog. We're going to show you what we do. Get the button. Good. Okay, speed. Okay, speed. Wait, just before it. Oh, she is strong. All right, guys, that's our lips. We are strong. Okay.
Let's look back at Clark's first season. She was undoubtedly remarkable, but it's important to remember the challenges she faced. Defenders pushed, tripped, elbowed, and body-checked the league's newest star whenever they could, determined to make her entry a tough one. Believing that constant physical play would shake her confidence, players like Dejonai Carrington, Chindy Carter, and Angel Reese challenged her at every turn.
I mean, that's clearly a foul, which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Kennedy Carter.
Defenders aim to make Clark's debut season as challenging as possible. They believed the WNBA's physical style of play would wear her down, seeing her as too thin and inexperienced. Some even questioned whether she could successfully transition, wondering if she would be another college star who struggles at the professional level. Spoiler alert, Caitlin Clark is built differently. Her skill set and determination set her apart.
Basketball question. I know that you work really hard in the off season. You said yesterday you're always trying to get better. What's the thing that you're working on in this off season?
I think, honestly, besides the actual basketball skill part of it, I think getting stronger, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm in the weight room a lot, just building that strength. Obviously, it was hard going right from the college season to the professional season. You don't get to spend a lot of time in the weight room, so that's what I've tried to focus on the most here. And then obviously, a lot of things on the court. I'm always wanting to get better, and that's kind of what drives me, and I love it. I love getting to do it, and I feel...
The days of pushing her around are over. Defenders can no longer assume that a simple shove will throw her off her game. Those tactics no longer work. Clark didn't just take the hits. She studied them, learning exactly how defenders tried to rattle her instead of backing down. She leveled up this offseason, just like all great players do. She didn't just train. She transformed, putting in the work in the weight room to strengthen her game.
You're seeing Caitlin Clark out. It's like, okay, she's not as skinny as she was. And this is someone who, like, that's something that she really needs to, that's something
She is physically stronger than ever. Her coach, Stephanie White, has praised Clark's remarkable transformation. She's faster, tougher, and more resilient. Let's be honest, if she was already scoring 30 points while getting knocked down, imagine what she can achieve now. With her increased strength and durability, her performance is set to reach new heights.
Caitlin Clark stronger, or do you expect her to get stronger? And two, like, what's realistic, like, in terms of from a great first year to now second year in the league where, you know, it's not as new anymore, right? And you sort of know how the league plays, if nothing else.
Yes, she is stronger, first and foremost. And again, she's got a lot of self-awareness. And, she figured that out, right away. Like, I need to get...
Rather than simply gaining muscle, Clark has become an even more powerful version of herself. Her arms now look strong enough to brush off defenders with ease, and her core strength is unshakable. The WNBA won't know what hit them.
Too weak to be in the W, but like she was too weak to be like an imposing presence in the W like she was in college, because she could physically dominate it. And then obviously we have seen throughout the offseason, we have seen like...
For months, opponents tried to make Clark's life difficult, fouling her, knocking her down, and even talking trash, as if they could actually stop her. Yet, despite the punishment, she kept lighting up the scoreboard. Now, they'll have to face a stronger, faster, and more focused competitor. Caitlin Clark is an unstoppable force, and they can't afford to underestimate her.
Her daily off-season workout, and it's absolute.
This is why the WNBA was in big trouble.
What's your excuse now, Gino? If she's proven she can handle the WNBA's physicality, Clark has established herself as a dominant force, and now she's ready to show that she can outperform any opponent. The league is about to witness her full power.
Baby, if Caitlin Clark is on the team, it becomes the right team. Because Caitlin Clark is on it. It's like saying Michael Jordan's not on the right team. It's the right team if Michael Jordan is on.
Defenders thought they could intimidate Caitlin Clark last season, but this time, she's the one initiating contact and refusing to be pushed around. She's no longer just a perimeter shooter. She's carving out her space, making a name for herself by dominating opponents, driving into the paint with confidence, and demanding attention from everyone on the court. Even more impressive, opponents can't keep up with her newfound strength and adaptability.
Like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every.
Clark was already one of the most effective offensive players in the league, but now she's taken her game to another level. When Caitlin Clark backs down a defender, scores, finds an open teammate, or effortlessly dominates under the basket with her increased strength, it's more than just a tactical adjustment. It's a statement. Her expanded skill set makes it nearly impossible for defenders to contain her, and they'll struggle to stop her relentless attack.
For Caitlin, 3.0 MVP is hers. Yes, go. Admin, I love you. Caitlin put some weight on, bro. She definitely got in the weight room, and like I don't think Caitlin put weight on. I think Caitlin put a lot of muscle on. I think that's what the biggest difference is that we're seeing out of Caitlin. You know, going into this upcoming season, I think Caitlin put a bunch of muscle on, and it shows. It shows within her, you know, her body frame. It shows that her arms is bigger and her thighs is way wider. She definitely.
The entire WNBA is now on high alert. Caitlin Clark will be a completely different player this season. Defenders who thought they had her figured out are in for a rude awakening. She's not just focused on dominating her opponents. She's determined to become a generational star in the league for years to come. While her long-term goals are clear, the real question is whether she can translate her newfound strength into in-game success. The answer? Absolutely.
Of getting in the weight room and really focusing on her areas that she needs to focus on in terms of strength, in terms of low center of gravity, time under tension, like all of those things. I think the next step is efficiency.